100 layers of beef. Ballpark Beef is coming at you again for our 100th episode, brought to you by Nick. Roll that music.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 100 of Ballpark Beef. How are we doing tonight? That's right. We've made it 100 episodes and we still don't have any kind of sponsorships. So you know what? Listen, guys, we're desperate. We'll work with anybody. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, 100 episodes. It's crazy we made it this far. It's over what, like what is this, fourth season?
Fourth
season?
I think third episode.
You
Four
produced the show,
seasons.
so.
We started this 4 years ago, and our very first episode was interesting. You know, none of us were confident talking to a mic, even though we're just upon with ourselves. We got epic line from Nick that'll be remembered forever in Ballpark Beef lore. And you know, it's awesome that we can continue to keep this going, even with how busy life gets, and you know how everyone's life just is changing right now. You know, Jimmy's got a lot going on, Nick's got a lot going on, I got a lot going on, but it's awesome that we can continue to do this every week, every other week, and we do it for you guys, we do it for ourselves to talk. And yeah, so welcome to episode 100. We're excited to have you. Our boy Nick prepared this whole episode for us. This is all his doing. So guys, please comment, you know, give him some love. I'm sure he took a lot of time, more than his Cardinals talks. So please, you know,
He's sweating. He's sweating right now, guys.
he's a little nervous because
What?
he's gonna basically be piloting the whole episode. This is his thing, okay? So give him some grace. He's gonna do great. I believe in him. I may have given him some shit, but I'm happy for him. We're not gonna talk much about our weeks because we have a lot to get to, and Jimmy's got a bedtime. So, Mr. Nick, it's your time to shine. Episode 100, Ballpark Beef. Take it away.
Yeah, man. I mean, we're going to stick with the regular routine. You know, we're going to briefly talk about how our teams have been doing the last week. So, you know, I'll start off with mine, and I am going to keep it short. The last week, the Cardinals have played the Phillies, the Pirates, and the Red Sox. They got absolutely demolished by the Red Sox on Sunday Night Baseball. I hope everybody enjoyed watching that. And then the Pirates, they lost 2 out of 3, won a game against Paul Skeens, and then they got home into Philly, won 2 out of 3 there. So, I mean, the Cardinals' bats have cooled down a little, where they're only scoring, 2, 3, 4 runs, and the pitching has kicked up in the meantime. It's crazy how when you score 7, 8 runs, your pitching staff can't hold the lead, but then when you score 2, 3, your pitching staff automatically knows what they're doing. But overall, the Cardinals are 8-8, tied for second in their division, and it's a good 3 weeks.
I will go next because I'm actually the middle team right now. The Yankees pitching is very, very, very bad right now. I mean, it's not bad, but it's struggling. We're definitely missing Garrett Cole. Carlos Rodon is a shell of what he was 2-3 years ago. And, you know, we need guys to get healthy. We need Schmidt back. We need Luis Heel. We just need reinforcements. Rocking Marcus Stroman and Cookie Carrasco. Although Cookie Carrasco did put up a good start last night, having those guys in a rotation that, you know, has aspirations of winning a World Series, it just doesn't work out. I can't say much about the hitting. The hitting's good. It's fantastic. I appreciate it. The lineup's, you know, pretty good. I would say pretty balanced all the way through. I don't think the bottom order is as bad as it was last year, where we kind of relied more on Judge and Soto putting up runs. It's a very balanced lineup. I think once the pitching can come together, I think, you know, we're going to be obviously an AL favorite. We were going into the season, but right now, you know, pitching is just not our strong suit, and that's very important. So the Yankees are, you know, struggling on the pitching side, but hitting, I think, is good. And yeah, I mean, I really have nothing else to say. Like I said, I'm being positive John this year. I'm not going to, you know, have my rants. I'm not going to cry like a little baby, like a little sad Yankee fan. I'm just going to stay positive.
We'll see.
And I'm going to enjoy the ride this year. All right. And that's all I got. Go Yanks.
Go Yanks. Well, on to the better team in New York, the New York Mets. 16 games into the season, fellas. Do you think that you could honestly say before the season started that the best Major League baseball rotation ERA would belong to the Mets. Do you think that's true? Do you think you could say that?
No.
Well,
No.
it's true. And put some respect on the Mets rotation because they're absolutely shoving. Clay Holmes' experiment going well. He is, I think, leading the NL in K per 9. He's striking out a ton of batters. He's not pitching deep into games, but that'll come. Tyler McGill and David Peterson look like the real deal from both of them. Looking really good to start. Kodai Senga twirled a gem. Griffin Canning, a little bit of an injury bug right here, but hopefully he gets over his illness and can make his next start. Over to hitting, Pete Alonso is really looking good. I mean, I don't think I would have predicted how good he would have looked to start the season. Before the season started, I had a feeling he would have a really good year, but to be essentially leading the league in OPS and catching up to the league lead in home runs and having 20 RBIs and through 16 games, he's really off to a good start. Juan Soto has home runs in back-to-back games. He's going to start turning the corner and going to get some good pitches to hit finally. And, you know, that's probably a good segue in case John wanted to talk about the news from today.
Can I say one thing about?
We'll wait for that a little bit.
Can I say one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing about the Mets? If it wasn't for your pitching, I don't think your record would be 11-5.
Pretty sure that's how it is for every team.
That's fair.
Your bats, like not trying to attack you. Like this is all just facts and stats. Your bats are kind of like cold right now outside of Pete and Soto heating up. That's my only point. That's my only point.
No, I agree with you. The second half of the lineup, I said this last week, the second half of the lineup needs to wake up, needs to start finding their stride. Good game by Luis Angel Acuna the other day. Had a couple extra base hits, scored a couple runs. He's got 8 runs on the season and only 32 ABs. That's pretty darn good. He's going to have a good opportunity here to continue playing with, Jose Siri going on the IL. Perhaps getting some looks in the outfield opens up another spot on the roster for someone to stay between Beatty and Acuna. So, I mean, we need the second half to kick up. I think that's goes without saying, and our pitching's carrying us, and Pete Alonso's carrying us right now, no doubt.
All right. Well, that's our team recap. Nick, is this the official start of episode 100A, or is this all your antics?
No. We are just getting started. It would not be a 100th episode without a special guest. So without further ado, I would like to introduce our special guest, Anthony. Welcome to the show, Anthony. Introduce yourself. Let us know your favorite teams, football, baseball, anything you want to say.
Hey, how are you guys? I'm Anthony. Big Mets fan, big Cowboys fan. I follow baseball a lot. Yeah, football, not so much. I mean, I was a big Cowboys fan. I'm starting to fall off a little bit, but baseball, definitely, I have a big passion for.
Looks like you're in for a 2-for-1, Jonathan. You got 2 Mets fans in the podcast today.
I love it. That just makes it even better.
We take
even
those.
better.
We take those.
So,
forget the Cowboys. You could abandon them altogether.
I feel bad, man. I do feel bad, because you guys.
I respect it.
Never mind. I'm not going to go into that.
Say it. Say it.
You know what sucks? Like, honestly, like they had to grow up being Mets fans. Like, that's all right. I'm done. All right, move on. Let's go.
we had to live through the Wilpon era. It's okay.
And just think now he's living through the Cowboys drought. It's just one sport after the other.
Hey, you could be a Jets and Mets fan. Like, that's probably the worst of the worst. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yourself. I think that's definitely a little worse.
Yeah. So.
But yep. So this is our special guest. You guys have any questions for him right now, or are you guys just gonna shoot him out as they go?
Yeah. I got a question.
Okay.
Or John, you can go first if you want.
Oh, I mean, you can go first.
All right, man. Like, just excuse me real quick. So, Ant, when you say you're a Mets fan, were you a Mets fan through like your childhood? Were you a Cowboys fan through your childhood? Give us some backstory on how you became fans of these very distinct franchises.
Lifelong Mets fan and Cowboys fan. My uncle, who was practically a father figure to me, was a big Cowboys and Mets fan, so I grew up watching games with them. I've been to Shea Stadium at least 6 times, gone to Citi Field countless amount of times. I've seen the Cowboys play in MetLife once, but I haven't gone to Dallas or anything like that. But yeah, big, like I said, huge Mets fan, was a big David Wright fan growing up.
Love
but 2006 is really the first season I can remember definitely watching and remembering like cheering on the team and everything.
Did you yell "swing, Carlos, swing" into your TV?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, what a year!
The highs and the lows.
You have any questions for him, Jonathan?
I just want to ask: is Are the Cowboys trading Dak Prescott?
I think we just had an extension recently, didn't we? I think we're
Yeah,
kind of stuck with him right now. I mean, we did get Joe Milton, which I mean, I think is a great backup compared to what we had with Trey Lance. Because not Dak, wouldn't say he's injury prone, but he does get injured pretty frequently. I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't say frequently, but here and there. So it's good to have a better backup.
I threw out a crazy theory a few weeks ago that Jerry Jones was going to make one last power move. He's going to trade Dak to the Browns and draft Shador and just, kind of have a Shador Sanders homecoming. It was just a crazy theory I threw out.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, but I would be extremely pissed if it happened. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you have any expectations on the Cowboys in, like, say, the next 5 years?
It's rough. Like I said, I mean, with Dak at the helm, he's a great quarterback. I would say he's a top 15 quarterback, maybe even top 12. But I just don't feel like he can get us over the hump. Defensively, I feel like we messed up getting rid of Dan Quinn, especially being that we moved on from Mike McCarthy. Now we should have just did that a year before and go with Dan Quinn. But who do we have? Schottenheimer now. I don't really know how I feel about him, but like I said, I think we should have focused on the defense more.
Definitely sounds like another subpar year for the Cowboys. But
you could be a
you
Dolphins
never know.
fan.
You never know.
The shoe fits.
To attack if I lower the quarterback.
If the shoe fits. So we're gonna do a couple segments today here for the 100th episode. We're gonna start off with bringing back the immaculate grid.
Yeah.
The way that this works and is, we usually just pick a box. We try and go for the not obvious ones, but if there's one that's like super hard, we could just pull it out of our ass. So for the immaculate grid number 744, we have the Giants up top, along with players in the Negro League and played center field a minimum one game. And then on the left side, we have the Cleveland Guardians, the Los Angeles Dodgers, and born outside of the U.S. 50 states and D.C. I'm going to start us off because today is the 78th anniversary of Jackie Robinson Day and go with Dodgers and Negro League, Jackie Robinson.
Dead center?
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
a
fire.
dub.
And then if anybody else wants to join in that they know, take it away.
I feel like this is a hit, but I don't remember if he played for the Giants. Born outside the U.S., 50 states of D.C., Giants. Did Orlando Cepeda play for the Giants? Or was that the Pirates?
Orlando Cepeda. Damn, it's the same color. I honestly do want to say the Giants.
All right, let's
I'll
did
say it.
5%. Let's go.
What a pull.
I have no idea who that is.
You never heard Orlando Cepeda?
No.
Oh, dude, come on, man. 5%. That was a big dub.
That's a big MLB The Show guy that you heard him from.
Okay,
All right, that's a big dub right there.
He's a stud.
Jimmy or Ant, you guys want to take a box?
Ant, you need a minute? Or you got it?
I'll try the bottom right. Born outside of U.S. 50 states. He's had some controversy with the patch being removed of Roberto Clemente.
Bottom right?
That's a winner.
That's a winner. 4%.
Not bad.
Well, outside of my poll, we are at 9%. Jimmy, let's keep it rolling.
Pretty good. What do we got here? LA center fielder. I think Betts played center field, right?
No, right field.
Betts has never played center field.
I have a fire shout for this one. That is going to get a low percentage. You want my fire shout?
Dodgers center field one?
Yeah, it's going to get a low percentage.
All right, we'll defer to you then. Give me your shout.
James Outman.
Yankee.
No, James Outman? No.
Oh no, he's not. You're right.
4%.
4%. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to think of some of the cards they just dropped in MLB The Show today for the Negro League.
Giants, Dodgers. Like, if anyone has anything, just shout it out at this point.
Oh yeah, 100%. This is where it starts getting a little tricky. Giants, and Dodgers.
Top right, Cleveland center fielder, Grady Sizemore.
Wait, I think I have one. Okay, we'll do Grady Sizemore for the center field, and I'm going to say, didn't Michael Conforto play for the Giants and the Dodgers? Isn't he on the Dodgers now?
Yes, good shout. Good shout.
Former Met. Shout out the Mets. Damn.
Guardians.
What do you think Satchel Paige is from?
He's definitely not born outside the United States.
I think we should throw Satchel Paige right where the mouse is.
I don't think he was born outside the United States.
Oh, you said, not outside. Buck O'Neil?
That's born in the
Bob,
United States.
I'm just naming Negro League players at this point.
From MLB The Show. You got to think outside the box here.
Yeah? How about you think outside the box then?
Played in the major Negro leagues, in the Guardians, the Indians. Yeah, this is tough. Giants, Guardians. That's got to be someone. You guys got to know this. Giants, Guardians.
I feel like there's like a starting pitcher.
Giants, Guardians. This is tough.
This one is tough.
We can give up and take an L.
You know, Jimmy hasn't said one answer.
I'm like at a loss. I'm surprised you went with this one.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't look at it until now.
Oh, you could have picked anyone. Oh, you know who you should go with? If we're ever in doubt.
Oh, what was that dude's name?
Austin Jackson, baby. Put him in.
No, it's Edwin Jackson.
Edwin Jackson.
Nope, he didn't.
Is it Austin Jackson?
No, it's Edwin Jackson.
I mean, I'm going to have to give up on the Negro League players, honestly.
I feel like we should just throw
Cleveland?
Buck O'Neil fits in here.
Yeah, keep scrolling.
Nope.
Might as well try Satchel Paige.
That's an L.
And then we'll take a 6 out of 9. Hey,
that's a hit.
It's a hit, baby.
He played for the Guardians, though.
Let's see. There's way too many. 177 for Giants and Indians. 200 plus for the Negro League and outside the United States. Well, this was a poor event for coming out of retirement from Immaculate Grid. But hey, you know, we got to shout out Jackie Robinson Day, 78 years and counting. And then that's the Immaculate Grid. So now we are going to get into a little new segment, I thought of. We're going to do a little MLB current players snake draft. The snake draft in the order it's going to be is Jimmy gets the first pick, Jonathan second, Anthony third, and then I will follow up with back-to-back picks. We have 12 positions, 8 with the DH, starting rotation, bullpen, pinch hitter. We will be looking at a cheat sheet kind of, just so we don't pick the same players. So Jimmy, lead us off with the number 1 overall pick in the 2025 100th episode MLB draft.
It was a fire intro. With the first pick in the 2025 100th episode MLB draft, Jimmy selects shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr., Kansas City Royals. Jonathan's on the clock.
Nah. Fuck all that hot shit. We're taking the best player in the game, Aaron Judge.
There you go.
Well, are you going to give me Ohtani? I guess I'm going to have to take him.
Can't say no at taking the second best player in the league. Anthony takes Ohtani at the third. So I have back-to-back picks. I'm going to take Jose Ramirez as my third baseman. And I am also going to take Mike Trout as my right fielder.
Over Soto?
Yep.
Yo.
You gotta cut it, kid. You're copying it.
Oh,
I mean, I don't want to be a Dodgers homer here, but I guess I'm gonna have to go Mookie Betts.
Easy pick.
Mookie Betts.
Absolutely. Good pick, Ant.
You guys are just laying this up for me here.
Hey, brother.
Give me Gunnar Henderson. Are you kidding me?
Gunnar Henderson at shortstop.
You kidding me?
Nick, you doing the board or what?
No, I'm not. I do it.
All right, yeah, do the board.
All right, do hit cut.
Yeah, cut. Control X. Keyboard shortcuts and all.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I need to see what's available to me. We're gonna wait till Nick uploads the board.
Yeah, I don't know how this works. You got it, dog.
All right, bro. All right. So who picked what recently?
So Ant went with Mookie Betts.
Shortstop.
Jonathan went with Gunnar Henderson.
Betts at shortstop. Gunnar. Where's Gunnar? At shortstop.
Right above. Yep. And then now Jimmy is on the clock with Bobby Witt Jr.
Oh, God. Easy. Juan Soto and right. And I'm going, let's see. Oh, I had him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Corbin Carroll in center.
And Jimmy's
That's
locking
a
up that
reach.
outfield.
That's a reach.
That's a reach, Corbin Carroll? Jeez.
That's a reach.
Scoreboard.
That's a reach. All right, I'm taking. You know what? I'm gonna do this to. Damn, I want to do this. I'm gonna do this to piss off. Actually, no. Give me Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper at first base.
All right, hold on. I gotta catch up here. Bryce Harper.
Let's see who Anthony goes. Mookie Betts and Ohtani.
Give me Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker for right field. All the right fielders have been taken.
Yeah, give me a position each time too. That's helpful.
Yeah, I got you, brother.
Thank
He's
you.
a right fielder. So I am on the clock. I got a third baseman and a right fielder. I am going to go with Francisco Lindor as my shortstop. And I am going to go with back-to-back picks, taking Rafael Devers at third. Oh, no, sorry, I have Jose Ramirez. Oops.
Could be your DH. He could be your DH.
No, he's not
DH.
he's not going to be my DH. I have my eyes on the DH. I'm actually going to go with Ketel Marte as my second baseman.
Wait, so we could switch up positions here?
No, so DH could just be anyone, but these are like their primary positions. I mean, if you
Gotcha.
want them playing a secondary position, be my guest, but I just have them in primary.
Oh, so we could do secondary positions? Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't know this. My team would be different.
I mean,
right now.
I'm not really recommending it, but I would like it to be everyone at their own position. But I mean, if you aren't confident in building a team that way, then do it how you want.
Let's keep it everyone at their own position. All right. So
now Anthony is on the clock.
I will go with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. first base.
Vlad Jr. first base.
Just know I got the best middle infield.
I wouldn't want his contract though.
No. All right, Jonathan, you're up.
I mean, Jackson Merrill, center field, dog.
Jackson
Right.
Merrill. Back-to-back picks, Jimmy. Don't mess up.
Let's see. That can wait. What do we got here? And that can wait. Okay, so we're gonna go. Oh, I need this position too. Bring home Pete. Pete Alonso at first.
Reuniting Pete and Juan Soto.
And give me Manny Machado at third.
All right, back to Jonathan.
Give me center, Boston, second. At third base, give me freaking Rafael Devers. Even though he's not playing third base right now, fuck it.
Second best third baseman on his team.
I guess
I'll go with Yordan Alvarez, left field.
Wow.
That was literally my next pick. Oh, man,
Jordan.
Anthony.
I don't even know
Hey,
how you
Yordan?
fell that far.
You
Leave
said
it up.
Yordan
Yeah,
was
Yordan for left field.
No. He's going to... Oh, I mean, we're trying to keep it as the positions, but if you want.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So...
No. Let me pick something else. 1 second.
Okay, yeah, kind of like whatever their primary position is.
Okay, my apologies. He DHs normally, right?
Yeah, because let's I try and put it into perspective where if we're actually going to send these players out on the field.
Okay, well, technically he's playing left field right now, I guess, for the same team. Give me Jose Altuve.
Hey, that's true.
Jose
He's not played
Altuve.
second base this year, so.
Hey, I
I'll give you
just
that
went
one.
off ESPN. It said he played second base last night against the Cardinals. So,
Oh,
but okay. So I am up on the clock. I am taking Yordan as my designated hitter.
What is that?
I wonder who that man is.
It's a stud right there.
Yordan as my DH, and I need a center fielder, left fielder, first. I'm gonna go with William Contreras as my catcher.
You like his brother?
No, his brother is having a terrible year.
Ants on the clock.
That's why he is not on this list.
Yeah, I don't think he's taken. I'll go Julio Rodriguez, center field.
Nice.
He plays
Good pick.
center field, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Good
sir.
value there.
Back to Jonathan. Jonathan has a very left-handed hitting lineup.
Yeah, I'm gonna Left field, I'm going to take Jackson Churia.
There we go.
Solid pick. Solid pick. Back
All
to
right,
the
I'm gonna
main
bite.
back picks.
I'm gonna bite. I'll buy into it. Give me some jazz.
Jazz Chisholm.
I'm
Off
pretty
the
sure
board.
he's the hottest second baseman so far this year.
Yeah, you think he's here?
Jazz Chisholm.
I'll take Adley too. Don't mind if I do.
Jimmy's got a nice little squad cooking up.
Man, that was my next pick. All right, fuck it. I'm going to take second base. I think he's the best left on the board. I can't believe he's not taking it. Xander Bogaerts. Can't believe he's ranked so low.
Yeah, they actually had him closer to like 100.
That's crazy.
He had a bad year, right?
No, that was like fantasy projection. I guess he's not really a good fantasy player. I'm not really too sure. All right, Ant, you're on the clock.
I don't have a third base. Give me Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman as the third baseman. All right,
Nick?
to the double picks. I'm gonna go. I mean, you kind of have to go with him. I don't know why he's not picked yet, but I'm gonna go with Freddie Freeman as my first baseman.
Whoa, I gave you Matt Olson because I thought that's where you were going.
And Jonathan knows how good Freddie Freeman is.
All right, you got him. Freddie Freeman at first.
That was the light jab. Light jab.
Light jab, light jab. All right, left field, center field. I'm gonna go with. I mean, I might as well just keep the fucking switch hitters. No, I'm gonna just go with Brent Rooker for the left field.
Nick with the snipe.
Back to Anthony.
I'll go with somebody who's been on a tear to start the season. Give me Tommy Edman, second base.
That's a sleeper.
He's not even on the list.
Nah, listen, I'll type it out.
Got you.
Okay. Tommy Edman, St. Louis Cardinal former. All right. Jonathan is up.
I'm going to take starting rotation, the New York Mets.
Wow.
What a pull.
Hold on, I need to look something up here. Give me a moment. I'll give you the Mets. Don't worry.
I got it.
He's having a doo-doo ass year. Hold on. Damn.
Jimmy, it is now your turn for a double pick.
I know. Let me look up this person.
Oh, pulling out some sleepers, huh?
That'll do. We're going to go with left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh, come on.
We're going to take the Schwarber at DH. Nice lefty power bat.
I'm going to take DH Marcel Ozuna. I mean, Anthony Santander. Sorry.
DH Santander.
All right, Ant, you got catcher, rotation, bullpen, and pinch hitter.
Give me my Mets bullpen.
Oh boy. All right, Mets bullpen and Mets starting rotation first off the board. Crazy.
I only took that to troll.
Yeah, you got the best starting rotation.
All right, I got center field left. I'm just going to go with Duran for my center fielder. And honestly, I'm going to go with Alex Bregman as my pinch hitter.
Pinch hitter. All right. You got the clutch gene?
Oh, he's got the clutch gene.
So for
Right.
pinch hitter, we can really go anybody.
Yeah, anyone. All you got to do is just tap a garbage can and it's going to be a home run.
All right, so for my pinch hitter, I'll go with some speed and some pop. Give me Ellie De La Cruz.
Nick, can you
That's a
do that
good
one?
Yeah, I got it, brother.
Pinch hitter. Give me Mr. Tatis.
Fernando
it's-
Tatis Jr.
That's clutch gene right there.
Facts.
You know, there is still one good pinch hitter left on the board.
Well, I'm gonna double up on pitching. I'm gonna go
All right.
with the fathers for the starting rotation. I'm gonna go for the fathers for the bullpen.
Wow, putting your whole faith in the Padres, huh?
Ride or die.
I'm going to take bullpen. I'm going to take the Guardians.
There it is. All right.
All right, Ant, starting a rotation and catcher.
Give me Mariners starting rotation. They can't score a run for shit, but they can pitch.
There it is. Good take.
I am going to double up on pitching as well and take the Tigers starting rotation
Google.
and the San Francisco Giants bullpen.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
And my team
I'm left
is
with the catcher.
finished off.
Who's catching, Anthony?
Give me O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
You don't
And
even need to ask who's catching for me.
I'm pretty
The
sure it's
GOAT?
the guy at the number 10
Gary
spot.
Sanchez.
That was I right?
No, it's the guy's name who's spelled wrong. Austin Wells.
Oh well. Listen, I rushed this at work. Give me some credit.
All right, pinch hitter. Yeah, that's a lot of names to type, bro. Pinch hitter. I can get anyone on this board. Oh my
You
gosh.
can get anyone on this board.
Says all that just to take Mark Vientos.
Never.
I'm actually. I mean, there's only one person I would take.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Actually, there's two people I would take, depending on what side of the plate you want
I
me to
have
hit
the
from.
best team. I have definitely the best team.
I would have
There you
picked
List them
him.
off.
I would have picked him or Corey Seager.
Can we list them off now?
Yeah, so everybody, if you want, everybody lists off their team, and then in the comments they can let us know who has the best team. Let's start with the number 1 overall pick.
Number 1 overall pick. I went with Bobby Witt Jr. at shortstop, but I'll go from positional placement down. I don't know what this red team is doing here, saying he's the best or something. I went with Adley Rutschman at catcher, Pete Alonso at first base, Jazz Chisholm Jr. at second base, Manny Machado at third base, Bobby Witt Jr. shortstop, left field Teoscar Hernandez, Corbin Carroll in center, Juan Soto in right, Kyle Schwarber at DH. We have the Padres pitching from both sides, starting rotation and bullpen, and Ronald Acuna Jr. to hit in the clutch. Vamos.
I got the best team, obviously. Catching, Austin Wells, dog. Bryce Harper, first base, dog. Second base, Bogarts, dog. Third base, Devers, dog. Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson, double dog. Left field, Churio, dog. Center field, Jackson Merrill, double dog. Aaron Judge, best player in baseball, right field. DH, Anthony Santander. The quote-unquote best pitching staff in the major leagues, the Mets. A disgusting rotation in the Guardians. And my clutch hitter is Fernando Tatis Jr. Doesn't get better than that.
I think it's going to be hard to compete when I have the top 2 players from the top team in baseball. But I have Logan O'Hoppe at catcher, Vladdy Jr. at first base, Tommy Edman at second, Matt Chapman at third, Mookie Betts at shortstop, Julio Rodriguez in center, Kyle Tucker in right, Shohei Ohtani DHing, the Seattle Mariners starting rotation, New York Mets bullpen closing out with Edwin Diaz, and Ellie De La Cruz is the pinch hitter.
Nick, can't hear you, pal.
Hello? Oh, now you can.
That's better.
Listen, you guys had some pretty good teams rattled off there, but it's going to be hard to beat a team that's going to finish 161 0-1 when they have a lineup consisting of William Contreras at the catcher, Freddie Freeman at first, Ketel Marte at second, Jose Ramirez at third, Francisco Lindor at short, Brent Rooker at left, Duran at center, Trout in right, Yordan Alvarez DH, the Tigers' nasty rotation, the Giants' bullpen, and the clutch man Alex Bregman capping it off as the pinch hitter in the ninth.
Guys, we just hit a Ballpark Beef world record.
Oh, what do we got?
This is the most time Nick has spoken.
Oh, by far.
I'm kidding. But yeah.
Don't get used to
Glad
it.
to be a part of it.
Yeah. Hey, Ant, you're here for world records, history. This is probably the most he's talked in a combination of 99 episodes.
I might be a little cap, but I'll talk more in this episode than I did in one season.
I believe that.
Yeah.
That is not cap. But that rattles off our 2025 episode 100 MLB Players Draft. Let us know in the comments which team is the best and who's taking home the World Series trophy. Now we're going to go on to another segment to kind of, test our MLB knowledge in the past years. So I'm going to pick a category. You guys are going to kind of work together and see, how well the knowledge is. The category is going to be who has won the most valuable player award for the National League in the last 20 years. So we're going 2024 to 2024 to 2004. You guys have 5 wrong choices. Rattle them off as, you want as final answers. You guys can talk amongst yourselves and let's see our knowledge.
So, okay, no computer, no cheating.
Yeah, no cheating.
And we need to go in order, or just we're randomly doing it?
You guys can talk amongst yourselves. Some minds might know some and some don't.
All right, so Bonds was 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 2004 was Bonds.
That is correct. If
On
you guys
4
need
in a
help, I
row.
can tell you guys the team. This is the one thing I forgot to make a sheet of, so I cannot share my screen.
All right.
2005, or do we want to just pick and choose?
We have to give the 20
I
MVP
guess we
winners
could
from one.
might as well knock out the easiest ones first. I know last year being Shohei Ohtani.
All right, we'll take that.
2 for 2.
2023.
I remember that because I hate them. It was Acuna.
3 for 3.
2022.
Ant's just wiping the floor right now.
Hey, take it away, kid.
2022.
2022.
This is fucking hard.
First baseman,
Goldschmidt.
I know.
Goldschmidt.
Paul
Yeah, I was
Goldschmidt.
gonna say.
I'll give you guys the position because I didn't. This was a
No.
my part. No,
Not
You
right
guys wanna-
away. Not
Okay,
right
okay.
away.
Give it a little bit.
2021.
2021. This was the COVID year. No, the 2020 was the COVID
No.
year.
2021. NL.
I don't know NL as good as you guys. That's the issue.
Well, maybe you should not
Mm.
watch the Yankees 24/7.
I mean,
Wasn't a pitcher, was it? No.
No, so this one is a outfielder. Well, was an outfielder.
oh,
2021.
what was it? Oh, is it
Harper.
Mookie?
Betts.
Who said the first one?
Mookie?
Harper.
No, Ant got it right.
All right, there we go. That doesn't count as an incorrect guess. We're good.
No, one of you. Ant actually said it first. That's why.
2020
all right,
NL.
so we are 5 for 5. So 2020 COVID year. Not
Where
on
is
the
Freddie?
World Series winners.
Freddie.
Freddie Freeman.
Not on the
Freddie.
World
20
Series winners?
Yeah, he was on the Braves.
That's right.
2019 was that? That wasn't Yelly or Belly yet, right?
No, that was
I think
Belly.
it was Belly.
Belly.
It's
Belly.
one of them?
Yeah, it was Belly.
Belly.
Belly. Belly in 2019. Yep.
Belly was
Eight-
2019.
18 Yelly.
Yelly was 2018.
2017 NL.
I know.
Oh no,
Either
was it Chris Bryant? No,
No,
he's
you're-
16.
Yep.
Brian's
16.
16.
We got Chris Bryant 16.
17.
17. He's not on the
And
current
it
team.
was Stanton.
Yes. Hey, you
Nice.
guys have some knowledge.
16.
That was
15
right
now.
before he got traded to
2015.
the Yankees.
That was fire, Ant. 2015.
2015.
He said Bryant, though. Gave me that.
Who we got
could
in
give-
15?
I can give an easy hint here.
I'll take a hint.
Was it a pitcher?
You said his name already. He's a 2-time.
2-time. Freddie. No? 15?
Nope.
No.
One wrong.
Oh, really?
I
We're
think
gonna count
Freddie only
that?
won one.
I'm counting that. Yep. You guys are like 9 for 9 right now. You're 45%. I'm going to give you one
Well-
wrong.
We got the easy ones right.
I mean, I think this one's pretty easy. He wasn't on the team he's on now. Played the outfield.
Was it
You-
Harper
that's just
again?
the same hit.
Bryce Harper. Yep.
Harper? Okay. There we go.
2014, the only pitcher.
Verlander.
Kershaw?
No, not for
If it
the
was
NL. Kershaw.
Kershaw.
Yeah, Kershaw.
2013. This guy has been in the league for like 20 years.
20 years. He's still in the league now?
He's on the team he's on now is the team he won it with in 2013, but he moved around in between.
2013.
Back with the same team.
Plays the outfield. I think this one's actually hard.
It's the outfield. Back with the same team. And he won it in 2013. Plays the outfield in
He doesn't play the outfield anymore, does he?
He's currently, I think that or DH. I mean, I would put him at DH because he's like
I think
37 years old. I think he's
I think
37.
good players that left their team and came back.
His team is one of the worst teams. We'll skip this one.
Oh, no.
That's. Is it?
Sure?
Wait, no. Yeah.
Let me think. Hold up.
How do you spell this dude's name?
Left their team and came back.
Came back. Left the team, came back, won it.
And the
in
team
NL.
sucks this year.
He's 38 years old. He's played on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different teams in his career. Around this time, he finished MVP top 5 3 out of 5 times, and he also won fourth in Rookie of the Year.
Jeez.
This is tough. We got this, though. We got this.
I mean, we can always go to the easier ones because
It's not.
it gets
not coming to me.
easy. All right, no, 2012. Think of the champions.
12 World Series.
Who won the 2012 World Series? That wasn't.
They won 2010, 2012.
That's
is
the
it
Giants then.
Posey?
Buster Posey.
Posey
2011.
for 11? Was this another pitcher?
This was kind of no. This is an outfielder, and he was very good, but it was kind of just like a one-time thing. He played in the NL Central. You guys aren't
Flash
good
in
with
the
the
pan.
You guys aren't good with the NL Central teams.
No, apparently you aren't either.
My team is good.
What year is
After
it? You said 2011.
Need a
2011,
Good
after
position.
this year, I think it's pretty known because there's multiple
2011 in the
reasons.
Central. That wasn't Votto, was it?
No, so that was a different year.
I don't
That
All right, give us a
was
hint.
he
Central.
played for, I'm just gonna tell you, he played for the Brewers.
Oh,
Outfielder.
no, it's not Lorenzo Kane. He never won MVP.
No,
Braun.
I think Ryan Braun.
Oh, yeah.
He-
Roids,
he-
baby.
Yeah, I was about to say he popped.
And then Joey Votto was 2010. Ant said it.
All right.
2009 and 2008,
Central
the
winners.
same player.
Alex Rodriguez.
What?
No, it was Pujols back then.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Albert Pujols, back-to-back years, greatest first baseman
Done.
ever.
That I knew for a
2007.
fact. This is where I kind of
2007.
get lost.
He's on a team that Jimmy and Anthony both hate. That team actually won back-to-back years, different players.
Oh, was it? Is it either? It's either Rollins and Howard, or the other way around.
Nope, that's the order.
Rollins,
Jimmy
and then Howard.
in 07, Ryan Howard in 06,
Let's go.
and then 2005. This is the only guy whose name is on here more than twice.
More than twice. It wasn't Bonds again. No, because he was 4. And
Well,
before
Barry
then,
Bonds is on here more than, but only up to the years we're doing.
I know. More than twice.
So if it wasn't Bond, then it has to
Oh,
be
it was
Pujols.
Pujols then. Yeah.
Albert Pujols. So back to, you guys have 4 chances to get this. So 2013,
2013.
You said NL Central?
NL Central. He
Uh-huh.
started with the team for about, 8 years. Went to the Giants, the Yankees, the Phillies, Milwaukee, and then now he's back with his team for 3 years.
NL Central.
Give me a position.
An outfield.
Oh yeah, you did already.
So all right, let's narrow it down. Who's in the NL Central?
Yeah, so it's the
the
Cubs.
Pirates, the Cubs, the Pirates, the Reds, the Brewers. That's it, right?
Cardinals.
The Cubs don't have
Cardinals.
anybody that came back.
Cardinals, no. Cubs, no. Cardinals, no. It's all young guys now, right?
Pirates. Oh, Kutch.
But Andrew
Hutch.
McCutcheon.
There you go. See,
Easy.
we just gotta do elimination.
Easy.
Just
easy,
got to
easy.
do elimination. I mean, listen, you guys got what? 16 out of 20 without like hesitation.
Well
I'm
done,
pretty
A
sure-
little
fellas.
bit of hesitation.
I'm pretty sure if we did the AL, Jonathan would have got like the last like 15 years.
Do the last.
But-
Do like 5 random years for the AL Cy Young or something like that.
AL Cy Young.
Yeah, give us a year range where Jonathan would know them.
Okay.
Let him flex a little bit.
Oh, of course. I'm going to let him flex. All right, 2011.
2011.
I know it.
Is it Michael Trout?
No,
No, it's
Cy
Cy
Young.
Young.
Cy Young.
Cy
Oh,
Young.
Cy Young. 2011.
might as well be.
I think, I'm not going to lie, I do think Mike Trout was 2011.
I thought you said MVP. Cy Young 2011.
Pitched
Was
for
it
Detroit, right?
Yeah, he won MVP and Cy
Justin
Young.
Verlander? Justin Verlander.
Damn. Justin Verlander. That is correct. Let's do. Let's do 2017.
Cy Young?
All Cy Young, yes.
All Cy Young. 2017. Garrett Cole. Oh, no. Garrett Cole didn't win his first Cy Young till last year. Is it Verlander again?
No. Is it? Wait. 17.
That was that 1 year with Keuchel, right?
Keuchel, Kluber, one of them two.
It's one of them, too.
Keuchel.
All right, we go with Ant's answer. Keuchel.
It is not Keuchel. It's Corey Kluber. Keuchel was 2015. All
I'm
right,
a
here's a good
stud.
one. 2007.
AL Cy Young.
Yes,
CC?
that is correct.
Oh my God! Look at me.
What a pull. All right,
CC
let's
with
do.
CC with the Indians.
Yes.
Okay.
I was hoping Jonathan would get that one.
Sorry, Wag.
This one's going to
Well,
be, you guys are going to love this one. 2000, let's see if you remember 2005. The hint I'm going to give you.
I remember it because I love him, but I'm not even gonna say it.
Oh, I know it. I know
I'm
it.
gonna let this one simmer.
Let's see if
I
Jonathan
know
can
it.
get it. The hint I'm going to give you is this pitcher is famous for hitting a home run.
Bartolo.
You want one more, Jimmy, or you think you guys are
Oh,
pretty good on this one?
I'll get anything you give me.
Yeah, anything? There's no way. Because if
Anything.
I'm gonna go in the 1990s.
All right, bro. Go like past 2000.
2000.
2000 AL Cy Young. Randy
Yeah,
Johnson.
nah. This
Oh,
year
now he's with the
was it?
Diamondbacks. Damn.
This
Roger
year was his
Clemens.
second year in a row winning. It is not
Oh,
Roger
no.
Clemens. On
Is it
Boston.
Messina? Oh,
No,
Boston.
on
Boston.
Boston.
Pedro
Oh,
Martinez.
Pedro.
Pedro
Yeah.
Martinez.
Fire.
Former Met, baby.
I think our knowledge is pretty up to par.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's a lot more than I would have gotten, to be honest. I would have bombed the MVP for the early teens. But
Good segment,
all right, well,
Nick.
that was a little fun segment, testing the knowledge. Got to make sure that we know history of the sport that
did
we
that.
love.
If you did that in NFL, it would be a different
Oh,
result.
but we wouldn't get anywhere close. But yeah, so those are the segments that I have all for baseball. Very successful job with all of our memory, our teams. We all know that I have the best, but now we're going to get into something that's going to be happening within the next week. The NFL draft is in 9 days.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Jonathan cannot wait.
All right, you want me to take over from here, or
Yeah,
you gotta?
football is your topic, brother. You got this.
All right, guys. NFL draft coming up. A lot of interesting storylines. We got a Giants fan in here. We got a Dolphins fan. We got a Cowboys fan. Giants are probably the most interesting team here. What did they do? Do they take a quarterback? Do they take out Duke Carter? Do they trade back? Jimmy, what are the Giants doing? Pick 103 in the 2025 NFL draft.
Well, I'll tell you what they're doing this week. They're holding another workout for Shadur Sanders. Why do you think that would happen so late in the process?
Because they have their eyes set on Shadur Sanders.
Because something's come up. Maybe one of the quarterbacks they signed isn't 100% healthy. Maybe they need to draft a quarterback. Maybe they found something out about Abdul Carter on his injury report or something. They need to take a second look and reconsider their option B, which is Shadur. Likely the Giants take Shadur Sanders. I don't think you hold a workout this close to the draft without intending to take him. Because why would Shadur take the risk of taking this workout 9 days before the draft? That's a big risk. You get all that done, you get all that physical stuff done, and you just relax until you can get drafted healthily. I don't know. I think it's Shadur.
Shadur at 3, huh? Well, I mean, honestly, my opinion, I think you guys are gonna trade back. I think it just makes the most sense, man. I think Giants should trade back. Go ahead.
Not to say, especially with them signing 2 quarterbacks this offseason.
Yeah, I mean, like, trade back, get capital, and get Jackson Dart. I think, honestly, I'm high on Jackson Dart. I think he's the best quarterback in the draft. I think he's going to be better than Cam Ward. He's going to be better than Shadur Sanders. I think he has the best talent. It's raw, but if he gets coached up and pair him with Brian Dable, I think you're looking at a nice little Josh Allen action over there. But, in terms of the NFL draft, it's going to be interesting because I think the first pick is settled. I think Cam Ward's going 101. It's going to be interesting what the Browns do. I think they need a quarterback. I think Deshaun Watson's completely cooked. He's too busy getting massages. So, I think they have to go quarterback. I don't see why not. So I think they go Shadur. And then the Giants, they could get a superstar in Travis Hunter. Why not? Pair him with Malik Neighbors, let him play both positions. That's a dream scenario for me. If it turns out like that. But if Travis Hunter's not there, I want the Giants to trade back. That's what I want. I can't talk about the Dolphins because they suck. They're trying to trade Jalen Ramsey now. Tyreek Hill is a head case. Tua Tagovailoa is one hit from being retired. I'm just done with this team, man. I got nothing to say. They fucking suck. I don't care who they draft. Hopefully they draft a quarterback. That'd be cool. But yeah, I don't know, man. Fuck the Dolphins.
I mean, since we have him in the podcast, Cowboys got the 12th pick. What do you think they do with that one?
Just knowing Jerry Jones and Steven Jones, they like to bulk up the offensive line, especially in the first round. Me personally, I would like to get Gianti. I would like to get a punch or somebody who you can beat up the defensive line, and also just kind of make defenses stack the box so you can have Dak throw the ball a little bit more, open them up a little bit. But like I said, I think they're gonna go offensive line though.
I like Janty a lot. I think that would be a great move for the Cowboys.
I think Tet fits too. Tet McMillan.
I think Tet's gonna go. See, I'm not a big fan of Tet. I'm not. I don't know. He just looks like a big, slow wide receiver. Have you watched like any of his tape or anything?
Yeah, he's big and physical. He's 6'4". He's massive. It's
but
him and CD on the outside to go long.
I guess
Wouldn't be bad with CD there.
It wouldn't be, but I don't know. I don't like Tet, bro. I don't think he's wide receiver 1 in the class.
He might not be. A lot of these tight ends are going. There's a couple tight ends. There's
I think
2 picks from. Yeah.
Tyler Warren's a dog. He's gonna be. I think he may be a Brock Bowers scenario. He's gonna go to a team and just pop off. I think he's that good.
Michigan tight end's good too.
Colton Loveland.
Yep.
Colston Loveland. Colston. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting. And then, in a month or so, we got a dynasty draft coming up. So we got to start looking at that too, So actually in a few weeks, since the draft is almost here.
The Saturday before Mother's Day?
So the draft is next week, and then we'll do it the following weekend if we can. If not, then whenever Mother's Day is not.
May 3rd, I think May 3rd. Right?
May 3rd, yeah, that would probably be best bet. So yeah, that's coming up very soon. So that's exciting. Got to start looking at stuff for that. But yeah, the NFL draft's coming up. We kind of talked about a little bit. I don't think we have much else. Nick, you got anything else? I got nothing else.
No, man. I mean, we covered all the topics I had planned out. All we got left to do is to do our lock of the week.
All right, let's do our lock of the week. So, Ant, all right, you know what, Nick, you got this.
Yeah, I got it, brother. So, Ant, we actually do. It's actually underdog of the week. We try and do. So we pick games from the Friday coming up for MLB. Jonathan likes to throw a little, $5 parlay in on FanDuel, just so you know, we're not sponsored, we're not professionals. But basically, we pick an underdog to boost the odds, and then try and go, 3-0, 4-0, whoever's with us. So if you want to pull up the ESPN app, and then whenever you feel locked in with an underdog, just, shout it out before someone takes it.
Sounds good.
All right.
So we are doing April 18th.
I already got mine. I'm locking in Corbin Burns against the Cubs. They're dogs. Diamondbacks over the Cubs. That's my dog.
There's no way this team is underdogs. I'm locking in the Baltimore Orioles at home against the Cincinnati Reds.
They're underdogs?
Yep.
Shit. Okay.
You're going off the ESPN predictor, right?
Yeah, so I just click on Gamecast and then I just go off the matchup predictor.
I'll go underdog Yankees with Carlos Rodon against the Tampa Bay Rays.
Ooh, that's crazy. We're a big underdog.
Yep.
Big dogs.
All right. And finish us off with the dog of the week.
Just because they're hot, I know they're gonna be. This is gonna be a rough one. Give me Tyler Anderson and the Los Angeles Angels over the Giants.
Okay. Locks of the week. We got Nick.
We got the Baltimore Orioles over the Reds. We got the Diamondbacks over the Cubs. We got the Spankies over the Rays. And to finish it off, we got the Angels over the Giants.
There you go. There's our locks. Lock it in. If you take a dub, make sure to donate to the Ballpark Beef Fund.
It's the Nick Get a Mic Fund.
Yeah, Nick Get a real mic fund.
Nick Get a Mic Fund.
And we've only been asking for 4 seasons. But yeah, just want to say thank you guys for, if you listen this long to episode 100. This is to 100 more, hopefully. We'll see. Who knows where our lives will be in 4 years from now. But hopefully to 100 more. Ant, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you. Hopefully we can have you back on in a more kind of different setting. We can get more in depth with stuff. So that'd be cool to have you back. Nick, good job, man. Proud of you. That was good work.
Thanks, man.
I'm glad I got to take the night off. So yeah, guys, thanks for listening. Make sure to comment who you think had the best team. And guess what? We'll be back next week. Thank you for checking it out. Peace. Bless y'all. Have a wonderful week.